Welcome back, and this is to a new series that I hope you're all going to love. Now, I know I have not been uploading as frequently as I should have been, and that's because the stuff I'm working on at the moment is just taking forever to edit. So what I've done is I've sat down and looked at what I can do that I can release more regularly for you, so you've at least got stuff coming out much more often. So what I've decided to do is a review, but a review with a difference. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take each of the cars in this game and take them on a full lap of the map. So I have gone through great pains to plot out a route that I can do exactly the same each time, and the first thing you can see, as you've just seen there, is that there is no way I'm going to be able to do this without crashing. So what I've decided to do is wear that like plot armour and say that the amount of crashes, or the number of crashes should I say, that I have is indicative of how difficult the car is to drive, so I'm going to include that in my rating. So what we're going to do is we're always going to start here, we're always going to finish here. I'll always drop myself a little pinpoint here so I can make sure I can take the same route to the freeway, and as we go round I'll be checking the city handling. I'll give you a rating on that. Then I will check the downforce, and we will do that at Cliff Yeet Corner. There is no one plays this game that has not yeeted their car off of this corner and into the sea. So we'll use that as a test of downforce. As we come round the back here, I will do a full measured top speed test. Now this isn't about getting the perfect scenario and getting the absolute maximum top speed. This is about measuring a distance. So what I've done is I've measured the distance from this line here to this sign here is basically exactly 1 mile. So what I'm going to do is I am going to time it when I get there, do some calculations and figure out what the average top speed over that section was, which will give you an idea of what's actually achievable in the real world, he says in inverted commas, through traffic and while you're actually using these cars. I will keep a track of my boo-boos as we go, so you can see how clean a lap it was. I will also try and do all of these in the day, although I've recorded 3 of them now, and it ended up being night time for 2 of them, so I will try and remember to start doing these in the day. As you can see also, there are sections where I will speed it up, so here we are on the speed test. So we've stopped it at the line, and now we just time how long it takes us to get to the sign near the silos. Now so far, to be fair, the GP1 is not actually a bad car. Downforce is pretty weak, it's also quite light, so one thing I've found is that through traffic, the slightest little knock throws it all over the place. So yes, it's reasonably fast. You can see there we've done 30.04, which gives us 119 miles per hour, which this car has an advertised top speed of, I believe it's 131 or 132, so there's a bit of homework for me to check there on why we're getting nowhere near that. I suspect it's because I've got wings and I've raised the downforce level of this car, so that presumably has had a little bit of drag that affects the top speed. So we'll just speed this bit up because this back section is a little bit easier until we get to the bridges. So again, that's where the traffic rating 5 out of 10 comes from. It's too light. The slightest little knock and you end up upside down in a hedge. Like that. Just no hedge. So here we are, coming up to the end. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, do drop a like and subscribe. If there are any specific cars you want to see, let me know in the comments. I plan to just work through all of the ones I've got. I'll also try and target any that are on offer on any given week, or prize rides, all that good stuff. And let's see, as we go under the sign, what's the finish time? So we did a 9:35.22, and as this is the first one, you can see that's ended up right at the top of the board, which is yeah, pretty much what you'd expect really, with it being the first one. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one.